and now the truck. So the truck has California painted on it. On one side is the mountains, the other side is the ocean. There's a day on the front, and then it goes night towards the back. The round key is for the doors. Quite often there's two blue keys. Blue with a blue band. The round one will always unlock the door. The door is open now. And then you can unlock all doors here with the unlock button. There are bench seats, and if you want to move this front or back, there is a shifter on the driver's side. There is a shifter to move the bench if you need to move the bench. One thing that I want to point out is the gears. It's an automatic, but it has a gear shifter right next to the steering wheel, and there's reverse, neutral, and then there's D in the box, and that is basically your fourth gear, the gear that you usually would be in when you drive. And then there's D, which represents basically the third gear, 2 and 1. What is important if you take this truck into the mountains is that you are shifting down. Use the engine to brake this heavy truck. If you go down, if you drive this truck in the mountains and you go down the road and you use the brake, you will A, wear out the brake, and B, you will overheat it. So it is really important that when it's full with camping gear and stuff, that you shift into D, or in some very steep areas, even into the second gear, to use this very big engine to brake, to slow down the car. Yeah, so do not just only use the brake. That is only true when you go down these big mountain roads. On a normal hill, that is not a problem, of course. Around here in Marin, typically I don't shift down much. This is the shifter. You pull it towards you, and then you pull it down to change gears. I can do that right now because the engine is not on. There's a radio here. You can connect, to your phone if you want to if you want to stream music while you drive. There's plenty of stuff. There is also a charger. Just make sure that you unplug the charger. If you leave it in overnight, it's fine, but we do not move this truck so much. So if this charger is plugged in, this indicator light, this green indicator light, will literally drain the battery. So make sure that you always unplug that if you don't need it. To start the engine, you use the square key. The round key is for the door. The square key is for the engine. And the lock and unlock buttons lock and unlock all the doors, but not the door in the back. If you want to open the door in the back, there's a little trick in that when I try to open the door now, see, it doesn't really open. So what I need to do is I need to push this door in and then open it at the same time. Let me see if I can demonstrate that here with my weight. I'm leaning against the door. You can't see that, and now I open it. Yeah. So that's a bit of trick, but just also good. People cannot get in it to steal stuff. If you want to lock this door, use the round key to lock it. It will not lock with the auto lock button. This is always manually either locked or unlocked. But if you leave it unlocked, like I say, without pushing it in, fairly heavily pushing it in, you can't even open the door, so people will probably not even be able to get in. And there's your night sky of the truck for you.